Welcome to a new episode from Zach Maglin Collectibles. Deadpool, one of the beloved characters from the MCU and one of the top grossing Marvel movies ever made, will its popularity translate in these brand new Marvel TOPPS Chrome Deadpool cards? Let's find out. Hello YouTube, we are back once again in the studio and we have with us a brand new product to rip and review. We're back from our East Coast trip and what do we have waiting for us? 2025 TOPPS Chrome Marvel Deadpool cards. So we missed these cards during pre-order, and even if we did get them during pre-order, we were away in the East Coast, so we were able to order them on release date and found these waiting for us when we arrived back from our East Coast trip. So, as you can see, we have the value box or blaster box edition of these cards. We just found the hobby box selling for over $200 was just too much to commit for this first time product. However, these value boxes are not that much cheaper. We paid $40 each for these value boxes. So we have two of them before you once again. So this is $80 in cost. So what can we find in these value boxes? We can find two exclusive mini diamond parallels. The last time I remember finding mini diamonds were in the TOPPS Chrome Disney, if I'm not mistaken. We can also find Marvel comic cards, including two exclusive Deadpool icons in each box. So I believe we can also find autos in these boxes too. So that's what we're going to hunt for. So without further delay, let's finally get to ripping. Here we go. So we did run across these, I think on our last day there in New York. We ran into them at the GameStop, but by then I had already ordered these online. I mean, it would have been nice to have ripped them in New York, but we were like, we are already committed to it by purchasing it online, so no need to do that. We are waiting to do that today. So here we go. So most of you are probably familiar with Deadpool. You probably have seen the movies. The last one was a collab with Wolverine. So here we go. I have not seen these cards. I haven't seen any videos on these cards because we were away and too busy to watch any videos. But we are big fans of Deadpool, so why not? Here we go. So, starting with pack number one, $40 is not cheap. And here is the layout of the pack. Let's get to it. Okay, here we go. Our first look at least on the channel of Deadpool cards. So, Minutemen in Pursuit. We have Sabretooth. We're going to get a refractor, if you want to call it. There you go. This is more of the liking of the comic cards, which is Colossus. And in that refractor, we are getting a Variant Madness. So as you can see, it says right there, refractor. And that's how we start our rip. Okay, on to pack number two. Deadpool is what we start our rip. We had some other products that came through while we were gone, so we will be getting to that this week as well. And this is the week, guys, that we are going to announce our winners or draw our winners. There's a head pool, and we have our mini diamond first mini diamond coming up. And here's one of the comic cards, Cover Stars. Nice looking card right there. I believe this is also, it looked like it was a refractor, but I guess it's not. It's just a nice looking card, as you can see. Oh, I stand corrected. That might just be one, because this one here is not. Okay, so here's a mini diamond. Mini diamond is of, ooh, what's her name? The girl from with Wolverine, right? Yep, X-23. I think her name's Daphne something, right? Okay, so here we go. So let's sleeve up this mini diamond, because she does appear in the movie, the most recent movie. And we like this card, and we could see that it's got a rainbow foil finish to it. So we'll sleeve this one up as well. All right, on to the next one. So we had a great time in the East Coast. We tend to go to New York annually, so we definitely had a good time. Here's the aftermath, and we're going to see, okay, some cool cards here. So we get, there is Disrupting Cassandra's Plot, and we have this cool looking, ooh, look at that. This is one of the Deadpool icons that we are guaranteed. All right, that's like a Miss Wolverine right there, right? So let's get a proper sleeve for this one, and we'll sleeve this one up. Nice, cool card right there. Love the look of this particular card right there. And we are missing this one here of Patch. Nice looking card there. I like the comic version. It reminds me, even though I wasn't able to grab any of, was it TOPPS Chrome Marvel last year? So not the Action Star one, not the Marvel Studios, but the Marvel comic one, which sold out rather quickly. So I'm looking forward to this year's version of it. All right, Pyro right there. We are going to get another mini diamond. All right. And You Are Ridiculous. There you go. A little Wolverine. Cool looking card right there. And then we have a mini. Ooh, there you go. That is a nice one. Straight up of the main guy, Deadpool. Excellent on this mini diamond of Mr. Deadpool. This is a card that we like a lot. Sleeve that one up. So we've got two of our mini diamonds, and we got to put him front and center right there. So you know what would match that? One of Wolverine. That's who'd match that at this point. All right, we're on to the next one. So Disney Neon, since we're on a non-sports rip, was supposed to be released this week. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to pull a hobby of that. And there's Peter. But I did get retail. Oh, there's another icon of Elektra. Another cool card. Was able to get retail, but we got an announcement that it's been pushed back to the 17th. So that is probably going to be our next our non-sports rip, which would be Disney Disney Neon. I know a lot of you have talked about that, especially coming off the success of the 70th anniversary. And I believe, stay tuned for Toy Story 3. Okay, I believe it's coming on to the EQL this morning to get, not Toy Story, the 30th anniversary of Toy Story. There's Psylocke right there. I definitely like the look of these comic cards, all right? Here we go. We have a refractor of, there you go, Psylocke. Cool looking comic book gold card. Excellent, excellent. Cool looking card right there. Sleeve that up. And we are on to our last pack. This is our haul thus far. And as mentioned, we will be announcing our giveaway later this week. In a video, we're finally going to give away our products. Basically the basketball, football, and baseball fat pack and mystery tin, including as well for those that have watched our 70th anniversary Disney rips over the past month. We're going to give away a blaster, an exclusive blaster to one of our subscribers. So we're going to get some color, which means we're going to get a number. Look at that. We're going to get a number out of a blaster, which we'll take. All right. It's a purple, and it is, all right, it's this dog right here, right? It is 97 of 250. This is a momentary pause in chaos. That's what this card is. Gives me a laugh there. This is like Deadpool's dog, right? The one he claims when all is said and done. All right, so that is box number 1. Pretty good deal. We've got a numbered card amongst it, which is good. And we get that nice Deadpool, as you can see. Let's pull this up a little bit so that you can get a better image. So we're going to go on to box number 2. So we are starting a new month. And if you did see our trips out in New York, if you're not aware, we went to a few different locations for sports collectors. So we dropped 2 videos. We went to the NBA store and Dave & Adams. Dave & Adams is a lot like the East Coast version of Burbank sports cards. So if you're out in New York City, it is, I believe, is it almost across from the huge Macy's building out there? So check that out, Dave & Adams. I believe that brick and mortar store hasn't been around too long. There's a nice way back card here. And there's Welsh Pool. So this one is a refractor right there. And Welsh Pool. On to the next one. So Dave & Adams, normally known for wax that they sell online. They've got slabs. They sell Pokemon, non-sports as well over there. I was surprised to find out. I called on release day if they had received these, and I was told no. So, but I did find them, like I said, at GameStop in the city a few days later. So, all right, we're going to get a mini diamond already coming out, and here is another sort of affirmation, if you want to call it that, even though it's saying you will never save the world for Wolverine. And our mini diamond, our first one, is going to be of Minutemen in Pursuit. We saw this on a base earlier, so we're going to get a mini diamond of it. So we went there. We also went to the NBA store where they had shelves of TOPPS Chrome basketball. Unfortunately, they were all just blasters. There were no mega boxes or hanger boxes. We also went, in a second video, we went to the MLB store as well as Bleecker Trading. We didn't spend too much time at Bleecker. It's not too big, but it's a well-known place. They do a lot of trade nights over there, but in terms of the store size is not too big, okay? So here we go. We have a nice Old Man Logan on this refractor. There you go. I really like these comic-looking cards because this reminds me, like I said, of the cards that came out from TOPPS Chrome Marvel a year ago. So there's a nice one of Gambit. All right. What did he say again? I mean, he had that classic line, right? But yeah, Gambit. So we are running, and then finally on this one here, Waking Up in a Den of Rebels. So we are running our giveaway for this month. We will announce those prizes after we announce the winners of this past month's giveaway. So stay tuned for what those will be. But the past two videos, the ones in New York, do qualify for our giveaway. Look at the description of what you need to comment there. And of course, with us, in order to qualify, you need to, in this video, you need to be subscribed to the channel, because these giveaways are for our loyal subscribers. If you haven't done so, you can hit that subscribe button right now. Go ahead and hit that notification bell as well. There's a Daring Escape. We have Dopinder. Oh, there's a nice one. I like this one here of Deadpool. Cool card right there. That is a cool card. We're going to sleeve this one up as well. And watch this video to the end. Like this video. Hype or share this video with others, and comment in the comment section as we are about to hit or look at the second mini diamond in this box. It is of Sabretooth. Nice. So I want you to comment by answering our two questions. Number one is going to be, what do you think is the best hit from this rip? So from either of the two boxes, what do you think is the best hit? And then stay tuned for our second question that will officially register you for our giveaway. Okay, on to the next. Standoff. There is a nice Wolverine card. And there's a nice one of Cable. Deadpool icons. I like this. There's a nice one of Colossus. See, I like these. These cards are cool looking cards. A lot to sleeve up. I like these Deadpool icons. They are really nice. So we are into the last two packs. Thank you for sticking with us. We will ask, like I said, very shortly, our final question to qualify you for our giveaway. All right, here we go. We've got First Tango. We've got a Shatterstar. Deadpool Strikes Back. And a nice one. I like this one here. The Deadpool Cover Stars. This is a nice one here. So we got the number 1, and this is the number 2. Cool deal. Okay, so now's a good time to ask our second question. So a little surprised that they made Deadpool cards, right? You would have thought it wouldn't necessarily do that, but it is a popular movie. So as you know, they have made the Fantastic Four cards as well. And I don't just mean the Topps now. There is a Fantastic Four coming out. I wasn't able to grab those. I don't know if there's going to be a retail version. So they are making individual cards. So, you know, they've made the Marvel cards in general, but now they're making individual cards. I should say the individual movie cards. So we've got Deadpool. We had Fantastic Four. They have like Captain America, but not of the movie version. So my question to you would be, who do you think is deserving, who doesn't already have one, is deserving of their own line of cards based on their movie? So answer that in the comment section. And that, as well as our first question, and that'll qualify you for our giveaway. All right, here we go. Last pack magic. Nothing special here. Not as good as the first box, but we'll do a little recap. Way back. There you go. Old Man Logan, we got this one earlier. And Disrupting, we got this one earlier as well. So the second one, not as good as the first, but here's some other ones that we sleeved up and just didn't have room for, aside from what you see in the stands. All right, right there. Cool card. Another cool one. Love this card right here. This is the number 1, and we got the number 2 with Wolverine. Another nice one. Another icon, and another cover star. So we got 1, 2, 3 right there with the cover stars. So there you have it. Definitely thumbs up in my opinion. I love the look and design of the cards. don't really know the value of these cards, but then again, hey, I'm getting into a lot of non-sports, as you can see, and I'm finding them out to be very, very cool. So tell me what you think in the comments. Stay tuned because our next rip will return to the world of sports. So thank you for joining us and take care.